Good afternoon. 13 News at 4 starts now with breaking news on the west side.
That's where an IMPD officer was shot earlier this afternoon. It happened near 16th Street and Lafayette Road. Our Ella Rhodes is live at the scene right now. And Ella, can you share what you've learned?
Yeah, so that officer is in stable condition, according to IMPD. And like you said, it started just after 2 p.m. when officers were following a stolen car. That is when a suspect pulled off over into this apartment complex. Now, the scene isn't as active as it once was, but this is where the car pulled over, and that is when an officer was shot. So you can kind of take a look at the video on your screen. This is from earlier when the scene was a bit more active. So we know the officer was shot, and then one of the suspects was also shot. Now, 2 suspects are in custody so far. IMPD tells us they're also now looking for 2 additional suspects. Now, they don't have a description of them at this time. Now, they did say a gun was found at the scene, and I also spoke with a neighbor here. She was just feet away from everything that was going on, and she heard the gunshots.
I've never seen this many police cars at once, and for whatever thing's going on, and then like my children are right here, and this is not the first shooting that's been going on. Like, they just recently had a shooting here not even a month ago, and it's making my nerves even more bad because my children are right here and they see it and they're out here and they can hear it, so I don't like it.
Yeah, and she also told us she thinks she heard around 16 gunshots, and like you heard, she is worried for her children, who she has to explain everything to. Now, IMPD does say they're still looking for 2 additional suspects, and if you know anything, to reach out to IMPD. This is an ongoing investigation, so as we learn more information, we'll be sure to let you know. Live in Indianapolis, Ella Rhodes, 13 News.
Ella, quick question for you. I know White River Parkway West was closed in that area. Is traffic still being kept away from that scene?
Yes, traffic is still being kept away from this area. The road is blocked off, and also on the other side of the street, it is blocked as well. So pay attention to those traffic redirections.
Okay, Ella Rhodes, just west of downtown Indianapolis. Thank you so much. We'll check back in.
Our breaking news coverage continues now from Eskenazi Hospital, downtown Indy.
And that's where the injured officer was taken. Our Samantha Johnson is there now at the hospital. Sam, can you tell us what you learned and what you see?
Well, Felicia and Dustin, again, I do want to emphasize, according to Metro Police, that officer is said to be in stable condition here at Eskenazi. Just to give you some perspective, we are less than 2 miles from that shooting scene just northwest of downtown Indianapolis. I want to show you video from just a few moments ago. What I could tell were at least a dozen police officers, security guards here at Eskenazi, helping to block part of the parking lot close to the emergency department. I can tell you within the last hour or so, this scene here at Eskenazi has really started to quiet down again, as police confirmed to us that officer is said to be in stable condition. As Ella mentioned, we know at least 2 suspects are in custody this afternoon. We understand from Metro Police one of those suspects who was shot was also taken to the hospital. They did not confirm whether or not that person was also brought to Eskenazi Hospital. Certainly one of the questions we'll be asking later this afternoon. We do expect an update from Metro Police within the next hour and a half here at the hospital. Of course, we'll be here, Dustin and Felicia. As soon as we learn more, we'll have that for you here on 13 News.
And Sam, can you give us an idea of what the police presence looks like? We know in times like this, they certainly want to make sure that the hospital is secure. They want to make sure that there are no retaliatory incidents. What are you seeing now in terms of police presence at that hospital?
Yeah, that's right. When we got here just after 2:30 this afternoon, I can tell you the parking lot here behind me close to the emergency department was nearly completely shut down. Officers on both sides restricting that area, getting access into the hospital. Really, since then, though, things have quieted down. The intersection here behind us, the parking lot, back open to normal traffic. So certainly lots of questions still this afternoon, but things seem to be pretty much back to normal here outside the hospital.
Okay, Sam, thank you so much. Sam reporting live at Eskenazi Hospital, where we have learned that officer has been taken to.
So we've learned a lot, but there are still a lot of questions that we are working to answer. And as we learn more about this shooting, we'll update you just as soon as we get them right here on 13 News and on WTHR.com.